All right, how's it going, guys? We are all ready for a Gothic draft this week. So we have 9 people at the table. We're starting pretty much on time. 8 minutes late. I guess that's not really on time, but yeah, it's been a while since I did just a regular Gothic draft. I think they did this last week, but I was on vacation, so first time jumping into this for a while. What do we got? So all right, playable cards. We got Ghoul. We have other 3-power minions, Snellygaster, 10-ton Slug. I'm starting to think 10-ton Slug is maybe playable some of the time, but definitely not high on it. And then we've got some of this busted stuff over here, so definitely not Consecrate, but we have Blade of Thorns. We have another 3-power minion, and then we have Death Knight. So I was kind of hoping to draft a deck that has like real synergy. Like I think that would be really fun. So I think that Death Knight is the more fun option. Blade of Thorns is just kind of busted though. Like I was pretty low on it. I mean, I actually said that it was a playable card in like the original set review before I ever played any Gothic. Um, and I think that is true. Like 3 mana for +3 power on one of your minions is so powerful. Like that can completely blow someone out. The fact that you're losing life might not be a huge deal. First picking a Death Knight also just seems really good to me. But I don't know. Kind of hard decision, honestly. I would like to. I think this is the better card, and it leaves us open. Yeah, I think it's too much better. I think that this is maybe the slightly more fun option, but Blade of Thorns is very powerful, and it's colorless. So yeah, really cool. Probably. Yeah, there's no good fire cards in this pack. Only one good water card. So yeah, I expect to maybe wheel a good air card out of the pack, but that's about it. Ooh, we have a Dreadwing. That is amazing. Yeah, Dreadwing is super powerful. If we ever put Blade of Thorns on it, the game's just over. 7 power for an airborne minion. It's very good. Vampire Bat also very good with Blade of Thorns. So yeah, we can find some nice synergy and combos with it. Centropy. Oh, Portland Stew's here. You want me to take Centropy here? Is that the pick? I don't think so. But yeah, Flame Strike. But yeah, there's no good fire cards in that first pack. It's very surprising. But yeah, what did they take out of here? Looks like they took an exceptional card. But honestly, like Dreadwing is more powerful than most of the exceptionals in this set, I think. I'm so high on Dreadwing now. It might be the best ordinary in the whole set. Like I thought it was pretty bad. Like I considered cutting it from some of my sealed decks. And usually I kept it in like early in the format. And now I'm just like, man, Dreadwing is such a reason to play air. 4 power airborne is so powerful. Flame Strike is the pick. I don't know about that, man. Gothic draft. 6+ more months before we get a new limited format. Oh god, that's not true, is it? I guess that is true. Oh jeez. I mean, we're gonna get a bunch of new cards for Cube. I just recorded a spoilers part 1 video for Frostmage versus Lavamancer, so you can look forward to that. I think I'm just going to release that tomorrow. Forsaken, I think, is probably the pick here. It's just definitely the best air card. I think Lesser Blood Demon's probably a little bit better. But yeah, obviously we're just going to stick to the air cards. But yeah, 2 good fire cards here. Still a playable earth card in the pack. Not really anything exciting in water. Yeah, Blade is so flexible, and I think it's just very powerful. And just like, I can play with Death Knight in some of my drafts, but like, how often do you actually get a Blade of Thorns? I think I've had this maybe twice before, and it has really performed better than I originally thought it would. All right, Onslaught is good, but not for us. There's a Holy Warrior is fine. Shrike Orchard is actually kind of a good card, I think. But yeah, I think we should probably just take Broomstick Witch. Not really anything else too exciting here. But potentially like Earth Fire is open, but that doesn't really help us at all. Yeah, and like, yeah, still, I think we might have just not opened any good fire stuff because like the first pack we had 0 playable fire cards in it, which was pretty crazy. And then we just saw Flame Strike, and that's like it. So yeah, either that or like the 2 people to our right are both in fire, and they just immediately cut the good fire cards. I don't know. But yeah, I think Broomstick Witch is very good with Blade of Thorns. It's good with Bond Spirit if we get those. And yeah, we're also not getting past like decent water cards. So that makes me feel like someone opened like a Lilith or a Lord of Lies or something really good in water, and that is what's happening. To our right, Broomstick Witch number 2, or there's a Willing Tribute, which currently has combos with it, so that's good. Stitched Abomination, I really don't think that this card's good at all. Like, I think it might just be worse than a 10-ton slug. I'm pretty sure it's worse than a 10-ton slug, and it's just like looks really cool, has this cool effect. Sometimes just doesn't even work. So yeah, so far just air has looked really open. Really not sure about our second element. Like there's really no cards that I would want to play outside of air. Like I guess Barrow White and like the townsfolk. Like yeah, not really getting good signals on our second element yet. So yeah, I think I'm more into Broomstick Witch. Yeah, I mean Willing Tribute is very good, but this is better on its own. We don't have any like real combos with it yet, but we certainly could. All right, we have a crawler. That's a nice little signal for us. Probably doesn't mean that Earth is like open because Earth is so deep, but it could be open enough for it to be our second element. And then yeah, I guess there's just kind of bad cards in all the other elements, and then like the best site is like either a free skeleton or a ward. I really like both of those a lot, but I think we just need to take the 3-power minion if we can potentially be Earth Air, which I think is just the best deck in the format. Then obviously we're going to be very excited for that. If we just have a lot of minions and a Blade of Thorns and a couple pieces of removal, we'll probably steamroll our opponent. Yeah, Airborne minions plus Blade of Thorns is just kind of crazy though. Like turn 2 Broomstick Witch, turn 3 Blade of Thorns on it, 5 power Airborne on turn 3. Like, how are we gonna lose that game? All right, the Flood is here. I really don't like the Flood. The Strange Loner is definitely a signal. I do like that card quite a bit. I think it's really not that much better than a 3-power minion, to be honest. And then there's a Barrow White. I mean, there's no air cards in this pack. That's kind of weird, considering what else we've seen. But yeah, there's Drowned and a Strange Loner and the Flood, which, yeah, I'm just not really sure about the Flood. It's quadruple threshold, and then like sometimes it just doesn't even do anything. There's not that many artifacts that I care about. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really believe in it. Yeah, powerful stuff, to be honest. Like Stinging Kelp, and then 3 good water cards. I mean, 2 good water cards and 1 kind of weird mystery card that might be good, might not be. Still unsure about it. And then a Vast Desert. But yeah, I think we just take a Strange Loner. It's just, I think, obviously the best card in the pack. Not really too much I'm excited about in air. Like, I think both these cards are playable. I'm not very excited about them. I don't really like Torch and Pitchfork, but I guess it's a little bit more safe on an airborne minion. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I could take Townsfolk. Maybe I should just take one of these air cards. We have all minions in the blade right now, so having some movement on our minions might be good. I think I would rather just have a second wind than the Gift of the Raven. Yeah. I mean, I could take one of these sites, but that feels pretty weak. Yeah, I'm not really sure. Yeah, our second element is just completely open right now. I have no idea where we're going. Gossamer Ghost, but we already have 3 2-drops. That's pretty weird. We could take Muddy Pig for the pivot, but like Gossamer Ghost is just as good to just keep us open to our second element. End of Glory, I'm not too excited about that one. Yeah, I feel like these cards are all kind of the same. I mean, should I be considering Displace or what is it? Desecrate? We've got a couple evil minions. I'm not totally convinced by this either. I just don't really like cards that don't affect the board, and this can like screw your opponent's threshold or whatever. If you want to be like super aggro, then maybe it's okay, but less undead for your neighbor who probs took Death Knight. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, I don't know. Desecrate's just not that good. Can Broomstick Witch actually cast this? An evil ally strikes at sight. Oh no, it doesn't actually matter who casts it. It just has to be an evil ally. Yeah, I really don't know. I guess yeah. I don't know. I'll take I'll take this thing. Who knows? I don't think it's really a big deal. I might just end up cutting it. Like it seems like a pretty cuttable card to me. Okay, well there's a Bone Spear. It's a Raise Militia. I really don't like Raise Militia. It's a 10-ton slug. I guess I could take the slug. I don't want 2-second wins. And like I could take Bone Spear or Foul Bones in case I open Necromancer, but like if I open Necromancer, I'm already gonna have a busted deck, so I don't think it really matters to do that. Like maybe Raise Militia is playable if I get like 2 Witching Hours. I don't know. I guess I could put a Blade of Thorns on a skeleton. But like literally any other minion, I think is just better. So yeah, I'll take a slug. I don't know. Not really excited about it. I think I should actually take a Revered Revenant here in case we open a Savior. I would definitely play Savior. We don't have that many cards that I can put a ward on right now, but we certainly can end up with plenty. And like Survivors of Sarava is just a whatever minion. Faith Incarnate is like technically a ward payoff, but I don't really believe in this card. It was like good in the Savior precon exactly, and that's it. Okay, Croaking Swamp, that's nice. Yeah, I think we take that. All right, let's sort our cards a little bit and see what we actually have so far. Well, air looked really open for the first few picks, and then it kind of fell off. Sure. Well, I guess I'll take Enduring Faith. It's still a card that I'm kind of wanting to test out at some point, and yeah, if we end up in Savior, I think we might play it. Yeah, whatever. Yeah, air water is potentially the element that's most open. I think that's true. I think, yeah, we have not seen anything in fire. Like, that was kind of crazy. We could be mono air splash earth for our Trouble Town. What's that? Okay, so air cards, we've got Willing Tribute. Okay, not too exciting. We got Cranky Overseer, but like I said, fire was just not open at all this draft. We got Gift of the Wolf, Ravenous Werewolf, I guess, Flayer. So I think we're not taking an air card. I just don't think taking Willing Tribute here makes any sense. Unless we're just really unsure about our elements, we want to stay super open. I don't know. I mean, the fact that fire was so cut technically means maybe we get past a bunch of good fire stuff this pack. But I just don't feel good about that. Like we have 6 cards that we drafted that are like actually playable cards, and then we have Cranky Overseer, which I think is very, very good, but is it so much better than like this whole pile of Earth cards that I should take it over Gift of the Wolf? Yeah, it's pretty unfortunate. Like out of the best cards in this pack, 3 of them are fire, and I just don't think that we can reasonably take a fire card given what we saw in the last pack. So I think Gift of the Wolf is probably what we should take. We also just haven't seen 3 mana minions. That's crazy. Yeah, let's take Gift of the Wolf, maybe make this work. All right, second Dreadwing. I'm into that. There's a Monk and Forsaken Crypt. I like that. Not too much else. There's already no good fire cards. So glad we didn't do that. Yeah, I think we should take the Dreadwing. Like, I think I would maybe rather have a Monk just because it's going to help our curve a little bit, but I'm just not unhappy to have Dreadwings, like multiple. This should always gonna be good. So yeah, let's just take that and just keep trying to navigate our way through this kind of strange situation. Wow. Yeah, I suppose Cranky Overseer isn't very playable, is it? You gotta do some brewing to make that one work. All right, so Guardian Angel, we have Night Watchman. There's a Hellhound now. There's finally a playable fire card. Yeah, nothing in air. It's a little worrying. Are people actually drafting air to the left of me? I mean, I took all the good air cards, but I think we should take Night Watchman. Like, I think Guardian Angel is a better card, but we have no 3-mana minions. I mean now we do because we have this crawler here, I guess, but we just want to have a lot of those. So I'm just happy to have that for our curve. Yeah, and then there's 3 good earth cards here, so I feel pretty good about that. I mean 4, including the card that we're taking out of the pack, so that's looking promising. Yeah, I'm not totally sure about Enduring Faith. Ooh, we got a crawler. That's pretty nice. There's a couple good water cards here if we did end up going that route. Like, I think if these packs just came in a different order, I probably would have taken a Slimy Mutant just a couple of picks ago, but I think at this point, we've got 2 crawlers. Oh, the Night Watchman disappeared. And Night Watchman. Nothing else in here. Okay. Yeah, that feels good to me. Let's just have a bunch of 3-mana minions. Like, I would really like to have this Murder of Crows, but I just feel a little bit sketched out that we got 0 3-mana minions in pack 1. I mean, I think we got 1 in pack 1. Let's just make sure that we're hitting our curve. Yeah, probably won't wheel anything, but maybe the Plague Rat comes back and in pack 3 we open a Savior or something. That'd be sweet. All right, well, we got a Monk. Yeah, I should probably take that. I'm really wanting these 3-mana minions, but I'm not going to take it over a Monk. Monk is just crazy. The value. 4-mana vanilla. But yeah, that's a really good sign. Yeah, Earth is looking very open in this pack. And honestly, like, air is probably the second most open element, and then probably water. Someone's just like mono fire. Like, there's just 2 people that are mono fire to our right or something. I don't know what's going on. It must be like some crazy fire bombs that just got opened in pack 1. Okay, we got Zap. Ooh, Pentanite. Yeah, I think we're just taking that. Absolutely. Yeah, not too much else that's really playable here. Pretty bad pack, I think. All right, we're in the best deck in the format according to us, Stu. So I think we're doing it. I guess you said Earthfire was the best deck, but I don't know. It's hard to argue with 2 Dreadwings. Okay, I'll take a Holy Warrior. I think that's fine. Yep, a bunch of more good, like, playable water cards, so gotta watch out for whoever's doing all that stuff. We saw 1 Slimy Mutant, so beware of the frog. Yeah, so what does this actually do? Ward an allied minion. Until your next turn, it takes damage or its nearby allies instead. Okay. It's kind of a weird combat trick, or just 2 mana ward a minion, and then kind of nothing. Yeah, I really haven't seen this card played very much. So I'm curious enough about it to maybe play it, but probably cut it if I can afford to. Ooh, I really like Pilgrim Shrine. I think if there's a 3-power minion here, I'd probably take it over this thing, but it's so strong. I wish I had picked up that other Night Watchman. I wonder if I would have taken Night Watchman over Monk if I had this Pilgrim Shrine. But yeah, it's so good because you can reward the Pilgrim Shrine with Night Watchman. That is just pretty busted. So yeah, I think that's pretty easy pick. We have enough 2-drops already. Holy Warrior would just kind of upgrade one of our 2-drops, and yeah, I'd rather just have a very good sight instead. Crucifix. I think in an Earth Air Savior deck, I would maybe play Crucifix. Because, you know, it bounces stuff, but then also, like, if you just put this into one of your minions' hands and then attack their sight with it, then I don't know, it kind of works. Like, they just can't block with their evil minions anymore, and you can just beat down on their sight. That seems cool. Kind of like a consecrated ground that's on your opponent's site. All right. Anyway, we only have one double air card, so I don't know that we really need this Mountain Peaks. But like Silent Hills doesn't really do anything for us. I just don't really see it played to much effect very often. Or do we play a Bloom? I mean, I think Mountain Peaks is just gonna be better than Bloom. So yeah, I guess we'll take that. Wow, so many Desecrates. Yeah. All right, so right now we have 2, 3, 4, 5 evil. Like, yeah, there's no way we play Desecrate in most Earth Air decks. So Shallow Grave is the one that mills 2 cards. Do we have any combos with that? We could get Murder of Crows. Even like Barrow White, like we have no skeletons, so that wouldn't even really be a thing. I guess I'll take Silent Hills here. We don't have like a bunch of warded minions, so I think it's gonna be fine. Mandrake Jars for the Bound Spirit that we don't have yet. I'm gonna hate this Croaking Swamp. I just don't think that we're ever playing 2 second winds. Yeah, I have no idea what's going on with fire. It'd be interesting to look back at this draft and see what happened. Like, did 4 people just open busted fire uniques or something? Like, I mean, 4 should be the average that people are drafting a certain element. So really, it's like, are like 5 or 6 people in fire right now, or like, I guess it's probably like 4 people are in fire, but they're like all mostly fire or something. It's just pretty strange. Yeah, we're not playing Trouble Town, Cemetery Rat. I don't care about any of these. Yeah, just take Gift of the Frog. Mismanaged Mortuary. I don't think I care about that. I could take Flagellant instead. And if I get a Murder of Crows, this will be annoying. And yeah, this is pack 2. Yeah, I don't really care about if someone has a Flagellant. Yeah, I guess I'll hate the Mortuary. Oh, second Mountain Peaks. That's great for our Gossamer Ghost. And that's it. Or the Murder of Crows that we're going to get in the next pack. Is this our last card, or what's going on? Okay. Oh, there we go. Oh, there's the Murder of Crows. But I don't think we're taking it over a Monk. Yeah, there's a Maiden Mother Crone. That's a little bit scary. But honestly, like, our deck looks pretty damn aggressive, so I'm not too afraid of a Maiden. They spend 5 mana on a 3-power minion. That might just be okay. Like, And then if they like untap and start drawing cards, like that's also kind of okay. So I think specifically in this deck, I'm not really afraid of this card, but obviously it is very powerful. Yeah, I think we'd probably just take a monk over a Murder of Crows. I'm just into having minions. Oh, that's kind of funny. This actually doesn't work on a monk though, because it can't be modified. If it picks it up, it can't drop this weapon, and its controller loses 2 life at the end of their turn. I mean, this doesn't give the minion the ability, so I think he would still lose 2 life. It just wouldn't get the 3 power, and it still wouldn't be able to drop it, I think. Is it the blade that's stopping it from being dropped, or is it turning off the ability of the minion to drop? What do you think about that? I'll take the monk. We'll figure it out later. But yeah, I would like to get the Murder of Crows, but yeah, I think we should take minions and be happy about it. Speaking of cards that don't work with monk, we got Gift of the Wolf. There's also a Kiss of Death, and we actually have 2 airborne spellcasters. And this works with spirits and undead? We got spirits and undead. These are undead. These are demons. Is this actually a place I should be considering taking that? I mean, no, I don't think so. Not over a Gift of the Wolf. But I think if it comes back, I might consider it. Yeah, I mean, there's nothing else in this pack really for us, so yeah, interesting. We don't really have any removal, so I would love to have this card, but I just don't think that we're supposed to take it right now. Like, Gift of the Wolf is also kind of removal, so. Still need those 3 drops. We only have 4. Okay. This is interesting. Zombie Horde versus Search Party. I have a lot of top end already. Like, we have 2 Dreadwings. That is all the top end you'll ever need. So then should I actually just take Search Party over Zombie Horde? Maybe. We got 4 3s right now. We're probably going to wheel one of these 2s. Oh, man. I don't know. Is that crazy to consider? Yeah, I think I am going to do that. I've actually been like a little bit lower on Zombie Horde recently. Like, I think the fact that it can't move to defend is actually kind of a big deal. Like, if you compare it to Amazon Warriors, it is significantly worse. Like, I definitely take Monk over Zombie Horde. And I would normally take Zombie Horde over a 3-power minion, but I think in this case, like, one of the keys to just having an amazing limited deck is to just have minions on board, and the 3-mana slot is just so damn important for that. All right, and then we're kind of testing ourselves here. Do we take another 3-mana minion over a Murder of Crows? I mean, there's 2 going around, and there's one in one of the previous packs. So that means someone already has 1 in their deck, and there's 1 other going around. And assuming that most people don't want more than 1 in their deck, that probably means that maybe one of the 2 is actually going to wheel. So we could risk that and just take the pen tonight. I think it's actually going to be okay if we don't get a Murder of Crows. Because, like, especially with 2 Gifts of the Wolf and a Blade of Thorns, like, we'd really just want to have minions on board. So let's just do that. Let's just do the kind of boring pick and just take a 3-power minion. Just illustrating how important these cards are. What is going on with this? I'm not actually letting me highlight my cards. Huh. I think there's a bug. That's okay. Like, every time I start dragging it, it does something weird. Oh, there we go. Weird. All right, another Forsaken. Or we could take Den of Evil. Den of Evil works with the Crawlers, and it works with Dreadwings, and that's it. So probably not a huge priority. Yeah, I'm just going to take the Forsaken. If we can afford to, I'll probably cut Gossamer Ghost out of our deck. Oh, now you highlight stuff? Okay. But yeah, Forsaken is like a very legit upgrade to Gossamer Ghost. 2 mana for 3 power is just extremely, extremely good. Oh, I almost have the perfect curve that we laid out in our video. 575. Right now we have 564. We're getting there. So we're not getting a savior at this point, so we can cut that. Ooh, a ghoul. Ooh, we got our 7th. I do really want a vampire bat for our 2 Gift of the Wolf and Blade of Thorns. Like, that's just kind of crazy. I think there might have been another vampire bat going around, so maybe we still get one. Oh, where did our other 2-drop go? Forsaken. Yeah. I mean, in this deck, yeah, vampire bat's gonna be crazy, so I don't mind being a little bit heavier on the 2 mana stuff, which means we're definitely cutting Gossamer Ghost at this point. Vampire bat is so much better than that. And we're at 21 spells. That's probably our last chance to get a 3-power minion, I would guess. Usually those go in the first, like, 6 picks or something, but air looked really open in pack 1, so we're getting past the same people who passed to us pack 1. Might get lucky. Ooh, and we even have the 2 mountain peaks for our vampire bat. It's really nice. All right, Gift of the Raven, I guess, is nice if we end up putting Blade of Thorns on something and comboing with this, but that's just kind of asking a lot. Do we take a free skeleton or a free ward? I mean, most of our stuff can get warded. Even the monks can get warded, so pretty into that. But this is like a turn 1 play. Get us on the board, and having Gift of the Wolf and Blade of Thorns with just random 1-power minions is pretty nice. Yeah, I think I might rather do that. It's pretty close, but yeah. I'll take a skeleton. And, you know, sometimes Hillside Chapel can be a little bit awkward to use, whereas a skeleton is just always free if you have a mana. We're at 21 spells still. So if we really needed to right now, we'd put in Gossamer Ghost. And we really don't want to play Revered Revenant. And there's a Cemetery Rat, so yeah, we're going to have to draft a couple more cards, but I'm not too worried about it. Shouldn't have said that. But what do we got? I guess Novice Necromancer is at least better than a Cemetery Rat. Yeah. Right? Like, we don't have enough wards. I mean, I've like basically never played Revered Revenant outside of a Savior deck. But like, you know, consider like pretend for a minute that we actually had to play it. We have Night Watchman, we have Pilgrim Shrine, we have Holy Warrior, and then we have Enduring Faith. Yeah, that's just like nowhere close to enough wards. Ooh, another Holy Warrior. It is another 2-drop, but I'm okay with it. I'm okay with it over Cemetery Rat, for sure, and definitely Revered Revenant. So hopefully we don't have to play these, but we'll see. I guess this puts, yeah, this puts it at 24. Yeah, we started really heavy air, and then pack 2, we took Gift of the Wolf, and then just went into Earth, and now we're like 80% Earth or something. Like, that's kind of crazy. I don't know how that happened. All right, well, no playable spells, so yeah, I think I'm gonna take the thing that makes a skeleton over the bloom that almost never does anything. Yeah, we just want minions on board. All right, give me something so I can cut this Gossamer Ghost. One of those Murder of Crows wheels, maybe? It's probably asking a lot at this point, but we'll see. Yeah, we don't have any removal. No, like, actual removal, but otherwise I feel like the deck is very strong. If we had taken Death Knight and then ended up with this exact same deck, Death Knight would have just been kind of okay. Like, Blade of Thorns would be way better. But we probably would have making slightly different picks, especially since we would have started with an Earth card. Like, I think there was like a couple monks that we passed kind of early that we probably would have taken. All right. I mean, would I play a second wind? A second wind over Gossamer Ghost? I don't know. Maybe. Should I just take Sting and Kill? So right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have 7 2-drops. Yeah. I don't know. I think it's so marginal that I should just take a card from someone else. I'll just take the Stinging Kelp. All right, we got Static Servant. It's another 2-drop, but it's much better than Gossamer Ghost, I think. I mean, I guess having a stealthy minion with pump effects is, I guess, good, but I don't know. I think Static Servant is probably a little bit better. Well, we just barely got there on playables, so I think we made good decisions. Oh, wait, is this 23? I thought we had 24. What happened? Did it cut a random card out of our deck? Did a card disappear? We got 23? Huh, I don't see any missing cards. Was I just looking at it wrong? Is this actually 23? Huh. We'll have to see. Consecrate, Gossamer Ghost, 2 Novice Necromancers, 2 Revered Revenant. Oh man, do we have to play this? That's so weird. I thought for sure we were at 24. Huh. Happened. All right, yeah, I guess I just miscounted unless a card disappeared, but I don't think that really happens. There's 15 cards here, and this is 24 plus 6, that's 30 cards. So yeah, this is 45 cards. Huh. Okay, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, Monk's annoying with multiple minions buffing cards, yeah. Yeah, Monk is definitely a bit odd, but obviously a great card still, so happy to have him. Yeah, a lot of 2-drops, man. This is 9 2-drops? Okay. It's a bit much, but all right. Let's check out how this deck looks in Curiosa. All right. Gothic Draft, A19, 26, Spellslinger. Yeah, we didn't see any avatars either, huh? Not a single one. "24 spells, 6 sites." We've got 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think this makes sense even with Mountain Peaks. We have 2 cards that are double air, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cards that are double earth. Is that enough reason? I don't really think so. I think these are balanced enough that I should probably just have 6 and 6. Like my deck just has really low threshold requirements, so just having 6 and 6 is just gonna be good. I don't know. Maybe there's an argument for having 5 air sites because like as long as I draw 1 air site, I can cast all but 2 of the air cards in my entire deck. And if one of those 2 is a Mountain Peaks, then I'm also just good. Yeah, maybe I should go down and then just make sure that we can cast Gift of the Wolf early and cast Monk on turn 4. I think that is actually right in this deck. Like, yeah, that seems good. All right. Yeah, I think that's it. I mean, yeah, we just have minions and pump effects and Enduring Faith. I guess we're testing this out. I think I've put this in the deck like once, so we'll see how that goes. All right, I've been wanting to do this for a while. I'm gonna have the pairings. Oh well, I guess I have to select one random player to have the buy. I was gonna say I want the pairings to be cross pod so that anyone who like I'll be playing against the person that's 4 seats away from me. Okay, yeah, let's see if I can make that happen. Okay, I'm just gonna assign a random person the buy. Okay. All right, so if I go by this, two, three, four. This is so hard to see. I'm like looking at the live stream to figure out who is sitting across from who. All right, Casper was sitting 1, 2, 3, 4. You should play Justin. And then Chaka, 1, 2, 3, 4, plays Divine Reckoning. And then that means 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'm playing Paper Tiger. All right, just give me 1 minute to get these pairings posted for everyone. Okay. All right, how's it going, everyone? I just posted the pairings for round 1. Okay. Yeah, if you want any help, let me know. I can help you cut cards or whatever. If you don't mind me looking at your deck, I can certainly help out. All right, we just have a couple new players, and we're talking them through how to export their deck and get everything ready. All right, I think we're just gonna play our opponent, and if they need me, they can ping me. But I'll set a little bit of extra time on the timer. But I'll put it at 45 minutes, and then if I remember, I mean, usually I just look at how long people have actually been on their table, so I'll just set for 40 minutes, and then I'll see how long it took people to actually get into their games. Once we hit that point, and I'll add a little bit more time. All right, how's it going, man?
Pretty good. We'll see how this goes.
All right, I got a table open, passwords draft. Whenever you get here. You got your deck finished?
Yeah.
Cool.
Might just get after I join, I'll go fill up my water and I'll be right back.
Okay.
What's the name?
I think it's like Froggy Mago Mitch, Sorcery or something.
Refresh. There we are.
All right. All right, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna grab a water or something too. So yeah, I'll be right back.
That way.
All right, one sec, guys. Be right back. All right. Yeah, I feel like our deck is pretty strong. Got a little bit of weirdness with like Monk and Pump Effects and all the 2-drops, but yeah, just I don't know, playing something on turn 2, maybe just playing another 2-drop on turn 2 is fine, but also we have plenty of 3-drops that we're probably gonna be able to curve out. I would just prefer more 3s, mostly because they're just better later in the game than 2s. Like 2s just fall off quite a bit, but at least some of our 2s don't fall off quite as hard, like the Forsakens. The Vampire Bat with this pump effect is pretty good. Even Holy Warrior, like if you're in the super late game and you're behind or something, double blocking or jumping with a Holy Warrior is fine. And I mean, Broomstick Witch is maybe not amazing late in the game, but it's still going to be pretty good. Better than Gossamer Ghost. And yeah, I guess Gossamer Ghost is fine with like pump effects as well. Like they're just not gonna be able to block after you Gift of the Wolf your Gossamer Ghost, and I guess that's pretty good. This guy can't be immobilized or disabled? Okay. I always forget about that part of this card. I mean, I don't forget about it, but it just never comes up, so I just don't think about it.
All right, I'm back.
Alright, let's do it. Rolled a 1. And you beat a 1.
Okay. Well, I'll go first.
Alright, good luck.
To you as well.
Okay, so we drew all minions, which is not surprising. We have our 1 air site that fixes all of our threshold for air, and then we got 2 good sites here. So, yeah, I mean, we probably want to go Vampire Bat on turn 2, and then...
Yeah, I'll go ahead and
Does
get
that
this.
mean that I get rid of the Forsaken? I mean, if we draw Blade, like, Vampire Bat's gonna be crazy with Blade. And then we can also, like, play Mountain Peaks turn 1, Vampire Bat on a Pilgrim Shrine turn 2, and that's pretty strong. Yeah, I think we do that, and I think I will just get rid of Forsaken. We just have so many 2s, we're just going to mulligan into more of them, and I'd rather try to draw our pump effects. Alright, so I'm just going to mulligan 1 spell. And then I will scry a spell. I will put that on the bottom. Alright.
Right. Yeah, we'll just start off with a haystack. And we'll
All of my searching is spoiled.
yeah.
Alright. I will draw a spell. Okay, I'll play Mountain Peaks, go.
Right. Drop a spell.
Have you ever seen me played and wondered why I always pull my opponent's avatar?
We'll pass.
Which is probably rude to touch your opponent's avatar, but I always do it because if it's at the starting location, it just like covers up the site just a little bit too much. I just like to pull it forward. If you've ever noticed my OCD about that. More 2-drops, yeah. I did say we were going to mulligan into a bunch of 2-drops. Alright, I will play Pilgrim Shrine. And I'll play Vampire Bat and pass. Yeah. Mulligan a 2-drop, draw 2-drop. I guess we scried kind of a combat trick, like kind of our worst card in our deck probably, and then drew 2 more 2-drops. Yeah, give us a Blade of Thorns, give us Gift of the Wolf,
Another Wasteland.
a Night Watchman. Any of that would be pretty good. Even a Second Wind would actually be probably okay, depending on what he's playing here. If he just plays a 2-power minion, that'd be awesome.
We'll play the Barrow White here.
Oh, it's burrowed.
But I'll do it burrowed.
Okay. Anything else?
No, not for 1.
Okay, I will draw a spell. All right, well, Vampire Bat attacks the site.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, play a site. Like crawler pass. Yeah, I feel like the second wind is gonna end up being pretty good here. We'll see what happens, but and if he has something that I
Then
can
we'll go
second
ahead and
wind
go
and
to sleep.
kill, then I'm probably not gonna
Okay.
draw a sight.
Okay.
But
Sure.
otherwise, I might just draw a
Sure.
sight per turn so I can play monk.
Um,
But we're gonna kind of run out of gas quickly if we do
we'll
that.
play
We're gonna play monk, and then we're gonna play 2/2 drops, and then we're gonna have like
Wasteland
no
over
spells in
here.
hand. So that's kind of rough. Maybe we should just draw a spell.
And then
We would just have a really low
we'll
curve hand.
pay 3. And we'll play out this Penitent Knight. Um, yeah. And then we will use our 1 and we'll shoot a Ghost Fire at the bats to pop the ward. And then I'll leave it here. And that'll be my go.
Okay. All right, I will draw a spell. I will tap for sight. All right, attack the site.
Oh, you're muted if you're talking.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, attack the site for 3.
Okay.
Um. All right, I think attack your site for 2, and then I'll play Penta Night Pass.
All right.
I don't mind him taking a lot of damage. I mean, if his plan is to race me, then I have Vampire Bat on top of his head, so that's not really going to work.
Hmm.
But presumably he has a plan.
Yes. Um, come over here to
I
trade
just
with
heard
the
that.
crawler.
Uh, okay. All right. I think I'll block here.
Trade the other. Gotcha.
Yeah, so we kind of just ended up taking damage for no reason. I guess maybe the reason he wasn't blocking is because he was hoping to draw Onslaught. That must be it. Because
We'll
Onslaught would have been really good.
play.
I guess it wouldn't have been amazing, but
Guess we'll play.
I could have still
Play
just
a
double blocked.
Hellhounds out
I don't
over
know.
here, and I guess I'll just move these guys up. Whoa, they're not doing anything else back there.
All right. Sounds good. I draw a spell. Um, All right, I'll attack this site.
Yeah, we'll trade.
Okay. All right, attack your site for 2. And then I'll play Silent Hills and play a monk. Pass.
Play a valley. Uh,
Maybe it'd actually be better to attack
and
this site in
then
case he has a desert. Then he can't desert plus Ghostfire my Vampire Bat. Probably would have been slightly better.
I'll play a Zeppelin Zealots.
Cool.
And that will be my turn.
Okay. All right. So this 5 mana 4 power airborne ward, but he's only airborne while warded. I could like trade both of these minions for it. I could play second wind twice and just attack here. Oh, but it can block. But I could put him at 7. I'd have to play second wind twice and attack with Vampire Bat. And it wouldn't even kill the Zeppelin. It would just kind of remove it from being able to block this turn. I don't know. That doesn't seem great to me. But I don't know what else I'm supposed to do, honestly. I mean, I don't think Dreadwing really does anything too productive, right? Like, I think I probably want to just play Holy Warrior as a good blocker, and then maybe like Gossamer Ghost. I'm not really sure. What could I draw that would be good? I mean, I guess Gift of the Wolf would be. Yeah, that wouldn't really be good. I guess it would. Yeah, if I do draw Pump Effect, I would then attack with the bat and then be able to eat the Zeppelin. So yeah, we should draw a spell. All right, I'm gonna draw a spell. All right, Gift of the. Oh. Uh-oh. Hmm. Shoot. Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, I can't actually use a pump effect on the monk. Well, that's a downer. Is there a way for me to still make this work? I mean, I would still have to just attack the Vampire Bat into this to break the ward, and then. Man, yeah, that's not good. Yeah, I think no matter what I do, I'm like 2 for 1ing myself. But I guess it's not that bad. Like, I'm still kind of ahead if I do 2 for 1 myself. It's just like, can I do that without losing the monk? That would be great, but I don't think I really can. And I'm trading Vampire Bat and Monk for Zeppelin. And then just playing 2 minions, I guess. And then I have pump effects in hand, so I guess it's not that bad. Yeah, I don't love it though. All right. All right, I'm gonna have Vampire Bat. Yeah, I want to do that. All right, I'll have Vampire Bat attack here for 2.
I'll take 2.
Okay. I will tap draw site. And then play Holy Warrior. And I'll play Broomstick Witch, and then I'll pass. Yeah, I feel like this actually worked out kind of okay. I mean, yeah, I definitely fumbled there for a second, and I showed him that I have Gift of the Wolves, so that's obviously bad, but yeah. Yeah, so now I could potentially do something. Like if he ends up just passing, not attacking with Zeppelin, which like he doesn't really have great attacks with Zeppelin. Like if he attacks Vampire Bat with Zeppelin, and then I attack for 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 with Gift of the Wolf. Plus I have movement effects, so if he even plays a blocker, I might be able to get past it. Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna be able to door him potentially next turn. Or like if he attacks, I can probably door him. So he's probably not gonna attack. And then I can probably like Broomstick Witch attacks Zeppelin, and then Gift of the Wolf on Holy Warrior, attack the Zeppelin. I lose my ward, he loses his minion, and then attack you for 4, 5, 6. You go to 3 and play Gossamer Ghost. You're at 3, I have a stealth minion. Yeah, I feel like this is all going well. We just don't have a way to actually deal the death blow, but we have airborne minions, and we just might have more minions on board than he does, and that's one good way to do it.
We'll try and kill the witch.
All right, attack the witch. All right, yeah, I'll block with the warrior.
Okay.
Yeah, so now he has a barrel white he could block with, but I'm not as interested in killing his minions as I am just dooring him, so I might just not even kill the Zeppelin next turn. Like if he's just leaving his thing there to block, I'm kind of okay with that. Onslaught doesn't really do it. I mean, you could play like a 2-mana minion plus Onslaught, and maybe that does something, but still have a 4-power minion to block. Can my
I'll
spell
play
slinger take
another
a stab?
Zeppelin
Oh my
Vortex.
gosh. Okay, we know who was taking all the fire cards.
And then I'll pass.
All right. Okay, draw spell. All right, so we got 5 mana. An allied minion takes a step. Okay. So now if we wanted to save our monk, I mean, we could trade. All right, so we could go Vampire Bat, attack the Zeppelin. Monk trades for Zeppelin. That's just a 2-for-1, but that's okay. And then we just go. I guess the Barrow White is going to be able to block this thing, so we can't kill both. So then we could like Vampire Bat attack, and then Broomstick Witch attacks after the Gift of the Wolf to trade, and then we can just attack for 6, put him at 3. We had to use our Gift of the Wolf. We didn't use our second wind though. and then we can just play 2 minions. I think that's gonna be better than playing Dreadwing. Like, if he's at 3, I'd rather just have multiple minions. Okay, so I'll give to the wolf my... I guess it doesn't really matter, right? Yeah. I'll give to the wolf the vampire bat. I will draw a spell. What's this? Attacks and trades. Okay. Draw a spell. Okay. Alright, so then Broomstick Witch attacks, breaks the board. And then Vampire Bat attacks and trades. I spent 2 mana. Right. Alright, attack for 6. Tap, play a site. Play Crawler. Yeah. Alright, and then pass. Had some fun turns to think through. I don't think they've been like super complicated, but it's been fun to go through the motions and figure out what's the best way to deal with this. Like, is it okay to 2 for 1 myself right now, or should I actually just wait and just try to door him as fast as possible? And I think it's coming up pretty good. So if he has onslaught, then he gets to kill crawler or trade crawler with barrel white, and then kill my 2-power minion, and then he probably plays a 2-mana minion here, or I guess even a 3-mana minion potentially.
Sure. We'll have the Zeplets. That's a good nickname. Hit the crawler.
Yeah, sure. Got it.
And then I'll pay 2, and I'll play these guys out, and I'll get word.
Hmm. Wow, they actually did their thing. Amazing.
I know.
Okay.
And then we'll play a Wasteland out here. There's 2. There's nothing else to really do. We'll silence that for all that's worth. We'll pop up and deal 2. And I don't know. Like, doesn't change anything, but I'll play this out as well.
Okay. All right, my turn. You spent... Oh, yeah,
Yes.
I spent 6 mana. All right. All right. You're at 1.
I kept it from being a 20-0 game.
Okay, yeah, I think I draw a spell. Yeah, so... All right, I think I'll second wind, and then I'll attack the site.
Got it.
Okay. It was 1. Alright, play Gossamer Ghost, play Holy Warrior. And then do I move this? Yeah, I think I'll move. Okay. Alright, so that's all my mana. Guess I probably could just move up. I don't know what that changes though. Hmm. So I could just do this. Yeah, I'll just put my minion there and I'll just pass.
Okay.
So he has to at least move or kill my Gossamer Ghost, and then also at least produce one more blocker for Monk. He can trade Cinder Thief for Holy Warrior if he wants.
Over one.
I guess that works too, yeah. This is already enough blockers to not die. So I think he has to just hope that I don't have a finisher and just attack with everything.
If
I would
you've
think,
got
like,
smite, it doesn't matter at all, I don't think.
yeah, you definitely can't play around Smite. But fortunate for him, we really don't have any finish in our deck, so yeah, we just kind of gotta play minions and maybe a Blade of Thorns and just get in there. Might be a slog. He's at death's door, but it might take a while. So I mean, really, if he really wanted to, he could potentially just try to control the board from here and be able to win through board control, but we'll see. Are you attacking?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, yeah, I'll take it.
Okay. That's 6. I'll come trade with the Holy Warrior. for another 2.
Back for another 2. All right, I think I'll block that one.
Okay. I'll try and eat him.
Okay.
I'll attack this site for 4.
All right, I think I'll move up with my spell slinger. I'll take 4.
Okay. I'll play. The only thing I can do is pay 5 and play this ravenous werewolf and hit the monks and then fire it to finish it.
Okay. Yep.
And then let's go.
All right. Okay. All right, I'll play Dreadwing. I will discard a search party. And then I'll move Gossamer Ghost. And I'll pass.
So, okay. Um, open up.
I think if he attacks with both of these, I just don't block. Because like I really only care about like if that happens, then he just well, I don't know.
Attack for 2.
Okay, I take it.
Attack for 3.
All right, let me think. All right, so yeah, if I block here and then he attacks this with Zeppelin, then he doesn't actually have to play a blocker back here. Whereas if I don't block with this, then he has to just like play a blocker back here or have a removal spell for this. But I'm assuming if he had a removal spell, he would have just killed this. So if I don't block, I take another 3, I go to 7. And then he could just attack with Zeppelin over here. And then am I really taking another 4 and going to 3? I don't think so. So blocking with this gains me 7 life. And if he just doesn't have an answer for Gossamer Ghost, then it should be good. But if he has a Flame Strike, then we're going to be pretty screwed. But yeah, if I just let him attack with a bunch, then I think we're pretty screwed as well. Yeah, let's get to 7 life. All right, I think I will I will block it.
Okay.
And I guess he could keep pushing damage if he wanted to. But then I could just kill his Barrow White, and then I'm still on like a 3-turn clock or something. I think either option was pretty reasonable, but this probably extends the clock by just a little while. All right, we got 10 cards left in our deck. We've got Forsaken at the bottom. I think we have one Broomstick Witch, one Forsaken still in the deck.
Move over.
So really, it's just the top 8
and
cards,
for
and then we have
4.
both of these, one of these, one of these. And then I think we drew both crawlers. There's a Night
I gotta
Watchman.
race a elf minion. Hunting my ass down.
Yeah, sounds good. All right.
Play an Entombed. And then I'll play a Guardian Angel over here and fail to ward.
Okay. Okay, sounds good. My turn.
Yep.
All right, draw spell. No cards in the hand, huh?
Correct. Yeah.
I'm at 6. All right. All right, I will kill the Guardian Angel. Move Gossamer Ghost. Play Forsaken. And I'll play Penitent Knight. And I don't think it matters really, but I will pass after that. I think he's just dead, right? Like if he drew Flame Strike, that still wouldn't do it. Like yeah, like a blocker doesn't do it and Flame Strike doesn't do it. So I think he's just dead. I don't think there's a card that exists that lets him survive next turn. Okay, yeah, I take 2.
We'll move up.
All right, you're attacking that side.
Uh-huh.
All right, block with this. Is there something I'm not thinking of?
Surface. And it doesn't save me, but I get to show it off. I have the Greater Blood Demon.
Ooh. Nice.
Play it out with losing life. But then it's your go.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, I couldn't think of any cards in the set that would save you. So yeah, I'll cast Second Wind. Attack you with stealth. All right, good game, dude.
Yeah, even if I could get you to door on that turn, it didn't matter. But yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah.
Yeah, I managed to do a bit closer than I thought, but yeah.
Yeah, I just had all minions and pump effects, and that was pretty much my deck. So it was hard to get the death blow, but the one stealth minion. This is actually, I think, the last card that I put in my deck too. So lucky I had that.
Pretty good in there. Yeah.
All right, I think we got a little bit of time between next round, but I'm gonna chill for a bit. Thanks for playing. Yeah. Oh my God, fire was so open. I was really afraid of whoever was playing fire. And yeah, double Zeppelin, Greater Blood Demon makes a lot of sense to me.
Yeah.
Yep.
went pretty well. And I have
Your
this really funny
toolbox.
toolbox. I have one autumn bloom, so I have any of the single color off
Yeah,
ones,
yeah.
just because it's technically possible. And
Uh-huh.
then there was like a couple of these that are like I didn't want to have 4 5s that were
Yeah, I
here like
suppose.
this because it just started to feel with another 2 4s and the smites and stuff. It felt a little
Wow. That's
off.
such a horrible toolbox, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's like there. But
Yeah.
then like the other thing is like this one's possible to like do
That's
something
true,
with,
yeah.
and then the town priest is also something that you
Well,
could do
this is
something with.
exceptional.
But, like,
You can't
oh
cast
wait,
this
you're
off
right, you're right.
toolbox. Yeah.
The second wind and these two
Yeah.
could both do something together. This would be
Off of a
funny to
bloom.
drop off
Yeah.
one of the bloom. Like it would be so funny to do it off the bloom.
All right. I don't know if I believe in this toolbox situation. But yeah,
Well,
that's
like you
good. That's
also see
good.
the stuff that's here. It's like I
Yeah,
just
yeah.
think it'd be fun. And like I could run this straight up, but like I don't know. I think that like the toolbox is like slightly better than
Yeah.
running
Yeah.
this because it only
Maybe. Yeah.
really gets me if I draw the toolbox and then also specifically want the werewolf. But it's
I
not.
suppose.
It's mostly there because it's fun to do.
Yeah. Wow. All right. Cool. Yep, I'm gonna chill for a bit, but thanks for the game, dude. I think I'm gonna call time
Yeah.
actually on these guys.
All right. Good luck.
All right, see you.
Alright, my start was not great, so
Hey guys.
hey, we
You guys
just
all done?
finished. Yeah,
Oh,
we
sweet.
We just
just
finished, actually.
Cool.
Casper
I think
got it.
everyone's done. All right. All right. What's up, everyone? I think we're all done. Let me get the pairings ready.
Okay. Where I see the another matches. You draft the sorcery.
Uh, all right. All right. So when's round 2?
Round two. White.
Justin, did you win?
No, Casper won.
Casper won. All right. Okay, and then I see Don Ham won. And then Divine Reckoning won. All right. All right. Chaka has the buy. I'm posting the pairings.
I'm just watch.
Yeah, you can chill and
Okay.
watch.
Bye bye. Okay.
Okay. Yeah, we'll play round 3 if you want to stick around though.
Okay.
All right.
All
All right, I'm
man.
playing Casper.
All right, see ya.
Can I have a dinner now? Have a lunch, a dinner.
Oh. Everyone created rooms.
Hey,
Okay,
just
cool.
give me 5 minutes to deal with my dog.
Okay,
Yeah.
no worries.
Cool.
I'm gonna let you behind the scenes for a second. I just put together a new video, and it's a spoiler that almost no one has talked about. So if you want to hear my takes on this new spoiler that no one has really mentioned or put in a video, that's gonna be my video tomorrow. Tundra. Your air and water are equal to the highest of the two. So if you have 2 water threshold and 0 air threshold, and then you play Tundra, then this provides 2 air threshold, is what this card does. Pretty cool, right? And this must be, I'm calling it Badlands because this is Tundra and this is the Earth Fire version. So I'm assuming it's going to be like, they use magic naming. But yeah, this is going to be like the Earth Fire version of that. And yeah, it seems pretty cool to me. Elite sites that are just going to make fixing even better. I don't know. And maybe in the full set, they print all 6 of them. We'll see. It was just like randomly posted on someone's Akia Gaming, I think, which is actually who used to host Sorcerers at the Core. Like I think it's Neek's local game store or something. So yeah, it's a cool thing. How's it going? You still working on the dogs? I think our opponent is still busy doing something. I managed to grab a cup of tea. But then, like, also these spoilers might not even be real because these cards are actually slightly different text than what we see, and there's no like artists on these cards. Like, some kind of weird stuff is happening with these cards. But anyway, all right, you good to go?
All right. Yeah. What's the password?
Sweet. Password is draft.
Okay.
Oh, did I restart the room? Let me restart the room. All right. So have you played much Sorcery Limited?
Nope. This is the very first time.
Wow, cool. All right. You've done a bunch of Magic drafting?
I played a lot of Magic Cube, but not actual
Oh,
like
cool.
set drafting. So I was just like, I don't want to fork out that much money.
Very nice. All right. Well, I've got good news for you. I have a cube that we draft on here pretty regularly.
I
think, like, last week, yeah, we drafted Gothic last week, and then probably like the 6 weeks before that were all cube draft. So
3 does not
Yeah.
beat 18.
all right, yeah, I'll go first.
What-
Okay.
Jeez.
Right. Well, this is an interesting hand considering the rest of our deck, because we have like a million 2-drops in our deck. So do we really want to mulligan toward a 2-drop when
That's
we're
a-
probably just going to end up getting flooded with 2-drops later on? I don't know. We could always, like, if we don't draw a 2-drop on turn 2, we could always just play a skeleton.
Is will I bottom anything else? Because I'm not going to see either.
Yeah, we're on the play, so we could play both skeletons in the back and then play Pilgrim Shrine in the front. That'd be good.
Okay, we'll just see what happens.
Yeah, I might just full keep. Yeah, let's just maybe draw a 2-drop. Like, half our deck is 2-drops, so.
All
All
right.
right. Yeah, I think I will just full keep here. Did you scry and everything?
I have not scried.
Okay, go ahead and do that. Yeah, thanks for joining the
Ah.
weekly drafts. It's nice to have more people around.
That's
Oh, and I live stream the drafts. I should probably say that. So you're on live stream right now. If that's not okay, I can definitely mute you.
Hi, everybody.
All right. I will play a site, make a skeleton, pass.
Nice, nice. I will draw a spell for turn. Oof, that is not what I wanted to see. I will play a stream and then pass.
Okay. I will draw a spell. Okay. I'll play open grave, make a skeleton, and pass.
All the skeletons in the world.
Yeah.
I will draw a spell.
We drew one of the two 2-drops that we can't actually play.
Yeesh. I'll play a Troubled Town, creating a 2/2 townsfolk,
Wow.
which I do
okay.
have in my sideboard, do have in my collections. I didn't import my collections. I don't know how to do that. So this guy will
That's okay.
substitute. I'll put a little 2/2 on him.
All right, so what I normally do is I just have this pile of collection cards. If you want
Oh.
to, if you highlight them, you can save them as an object, and then anytime you need one of them, you can just grab this and then copy
Right.
paste off
Okay.
of it.
Thank you very much. That'll work.
Yeah. So I'll just bury this
Highlight
for now.
group. We save objects. Oh yes.
Yep.
Objects. Collection.
Okay. So that's your turn.
And okay.
Okay. Draw a spell. Okay, I'm gonna go Pilgrim Shrine into Search Party. And
Gonna
then I think I'll
Sorry.
move my skeletons and pass.
okay.
Oh, and sorry, my Pilgrim Shrine has a ward on it.
You did down. Okay. Okay. It's all gonna be horrible for me.
I think his
They
mic is
stream
breaking up a little
here.
bit, but I think he
My
said this is
townsfolk
horrible.
to that. Cast a. Yeah, this is all very problematic. A normal monitor there. There we go.
Okay. That's good. I will draw another spell. Okay, I will attack with the skeleton.
That would mean the skeleton gets the ward, yes?
It can't be warded because it's evil, so I think the ward just fails to transfer and it stays there.
Interesting. Well then. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the one.
All right. All right, I'll attack with the search party. The ward will go into him.
That's gonna have the 3/3. Yeah. I will take the 3.
Okay. All right, I'll tap draw site. And then I'll just play another dude. I'll move the skeleton here. I'll pass.
Okay. I will draw a sight. I will definitely play a sight. Where do I want to play it?
I mean, we're basically necromancer because of our site, so
Thinking.
like if I was necromancer, I would have done the exact same plays that we actually just did. So that's kind of no big deal, you know. I'm pretty sure that's how that works, right? Like the skeleton. This says, oh yeah, I'll put the thing on here. It fails to transfer.
Okay.
It doesn't just like
How the
disappear. Like I'm pretty sure that's how that works. Yeah. Okay. There's an FAQ. The board remains on the site. It can't be transferred.
Actually, you know what? Yeah. Point. I should put that there. Actually, sorry. Okay.
3 streams in a troubled town. What is going on here? Is this
Hmm.
actually mono water?
Have not a choice. So I will attempt to freeze your search party, which I believe just hits the ward.
Yeah.
And then we monitor, we'll move and attack it.
Right. Yeah, if it trades, you just kill the thing. Yeah, okay. They'll trade.
Skeleton there, but the Penitent Knight can defend. So that is all I got. Here you go.
I will draw a spell. Okay. I will give to the wolf my skeleton. Draw a spell.
Very nice.
Skeleton kills this. And then hit you for 4.
Okay.
And I will play a sight. And I'll cast Vampire Bat.
I will draw a sight. They said sight here.
Yeah, I mean, I think what happened in this game is he didn't play anything on turn 1. He played
I
a
will
2 power
cast
minion on
a
turn 2.
Lacuna entity, dragging your Penitent Knight
Ooh.
into the void. I'll pass the turn.
He played a thing on turn 2 and 3, and then on turn 4
I'm gonna draw that.
he played Breeze and then traded a minion for my minion. So I think that's pretty much how that went. And then I kind of played 2
Did I
minions on the
play
first
sight?
2 turns, which is kind of a big deal.
Did play sight, didn't I?
So yeah, that seems good.
Yeah, I would have had to. Mistaken.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. Untap. I will draw a spell. Okay. All right. Attack for 1. Attack for 1. And then I think attack for. I have to worry about Abyssal Assault. Yeah, I guess I'll attack here for 2.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, can I play around that? I guess I can't. All right, so tap to draw sight. Okay. All right, yeah, I'll just play monk and pass.
I will. Sight return. Play a stream there.
Yeah, this is actually mono water. That's so interesting.
Entity's gonna move there.
I think he actually
To
probably
cast
should have played
a-
Lacuna Entity under this site instead of in the void.
Jogoth
And
here.
you're just like a little bit closer to being able to actually block stuff.
Pass.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Oops. Okay. Goth. I will draw a spell. Mm. Mm. All right. I think I can probably door him this turn, right? Like, yeah. Actually, I can do kind of a lot here. So I can just second wind, attack here, attack here, attack here. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. So then I just need to bluff attack with a skeleton. Like, there's no way he wants to block a skeleton with a Shogoth, right? So pretty sure that's gonna work. And then I'll have to spend 1 mana, so then I'll have 4 more mana. I could just play 2 minions, I guess. It like to be able to play Dreadwing, but I guess that's probably just not happening. Man, Gossamer Ghost is like the card I want to draw more than anything right now. That's hilarious. All right. Okay, so I will have Skeleton attack this site.
I'll take the 1.
All right. I'll play Second Wind. This guy's going to take a step. And then I guess maybe it attacks here. Yeah, is that right? This is a 4-power minion, yeah. Yeah, I'll attack here for 4, and then attack for 1, and then 2. So I'll put you at Death's Door.
All that's oh yeah, okay. Just all the sites.
7. Yeah. And then I will play a site here. And I spent 1 mana, so I'll play Holy Warrior with a ward. I guess I play this first, and then I play Holy Warrior, so I don't knock off my own ward. All right, go ahead.
Draw myself out of it.
Yeah, the Second Wind and the Gossamer Ghost. 2 of the cards that I would definitely consider cutting out of most decks. Like the 2 cards that I want to draw the most. That's hilarious.
Instigator Imp, making your ward and Static Servant fight.
Okay, and yeah, he targets the site, right? 2 enemies target. 2 enemies at target nearby location. Yeah, okay. I'm just making sure the Static Servant does take the damage and die. It does.
Okay. Spell for turn. I got 2 of it.
So I guess he has to attack the skeleton with the Shogoth.
Spellslinger has to move there.
He has to play
Shogoth has to
now.
kill this 1/1.
Yeah.
And Lacuna has to trade with the 4/4.
Okay, you're attacking
Get it out
the
of there.
monk.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think I let that happen. Yeah.
And it's there, that's there, that's there. I spent 2 mana. I have 4 remaining. I'm going to spend 2 on Return to Nature. I only have 3 cards in my discard pile, so that's pretty easy to pick. Although the order matters. Might matter. So we want there. I'll spend. Okay. With my left mana, I'm going to cast Return to Nature to draw.
Okay.
Bottom Return to Nature and draw a spell.
Before you do that, you are dead on board to my Second Wind right now, because I can have the skeleton take a step and attack you. So do you want to
Yeah.
tuck my Second Wind then? You can target.
Oh
it
yeah,
with
yeah,
Return to Nature.
yeah. I could bottom that. Yeah, because it's up to 3 cards from me. Yeah. So.
Okay.
Might as well do the Gift of the Wolf as well.
Okay.
Oh, actually, let's do my Return to Nature, your Second Wind, and your Search Party.
Okay, Second Wind, Search Party, and Gift of the Wolf.
Gift is going to stay. No, Gift is going to stay.
Sorry, what? Just those?
Gift is going to stay in discard.
Okay. So just these 2 cards. Do you want Search Party on bottom, or?
Yeah, it just,
I guess
doesn't matter.
it probably doesn't matter, but yeah, it's probably
Miracle
better
if I
this
survive
way.
this.
Okay.
Oh, yes, I draw a. And I have to pass the turn.
Okay. Mm-hmm. All right, so I draw a spell.
Hmm.
All right, I think Holy Warrior just kills the Instigator Imp,
Yep.
and then I guess Skeleton probably just hangs out. Oh, I guess I wish I'd done this different. Just move then. There. All right, Vampire Bat moves. Yeah, I think Spellslinger just takes a step. And then I'll play Dreadwing, and I think I'll just take 4 damage. And then I will pass.
Okay.
I think I should have actually
Draw a
just drawn a
spell.
sight there so that I could play minions right next to his Spellslinger, but I guess maybe I should have drawn a sight. I was just thinking, like, well, at this point, I think the amount of spells that I have doesn't really matter that much, so maybe I should just move up, and then next turn I can just draw a sight, play a sight, and then the turn after that I can start using Spellslinger to block. But I don't know. Maybe that was dumb. I should have just drawn a sight with the Spellslinger. I don't think it's really going to matter, though. We're at 16. We have 4 minions on board to his 1. We also have as many cards in hand as he does. It just sucks to not actually have a finisher in our deck. Like, man, I wish we had a
Spellslinger's gonna
zap.
draw a sight.
I would definitely cut Cosmic Ghost for a zap.
Hmm. Deeply problematic.
Good to know you're on stream so you don't no pants it. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I do. I'm so used to playing with only people that like show up all the time, so then everyone knows that I'm live streaming all the time. But you know, first time playing against a new person, I should make sure they know I always live stream.
Goth is gonna move here and fight your Holy Warrior.
All right, I'll block with Skeleton.
Okay. Then I cast a Regurgitator here. End of turn, he is going to eat your monks.
Okay, makes sense.
Yeah. That's all I can do. Here you go.
All right, I will. All right, I'll draw a sight. I'll play the sight here. Well, I guess before I play the sight, I should do this. So, all right, I'll give to the wolf on my Vampire Bat. Draw a spell.
Okay, so
Okay.
that is a 4/4. Yeah. So
Yeah.
fight Regurgitator.
All right, I gain 4.
Shh.
Do I just need to get this Shogoth off the board? So I spent 2 mana. This might actually just be better. Yeah, all right. I'll attack Shogoth. I'll take 5, and then I'll trade Treadwing for it, and then I'll move Holy Warrior up, and I'll play Forsaken here,
Ooh,
and I'll pass.
very bad for me. Spell for turn.
Yeah, at least he's in a position where he probably can't afford to actually just tap to play a site, so I can still take that position. Wow, he's playing a site.
Play
Okay.
a sight.
Wow, okay. He's doing it.
Play a
Frozen
Frozen
Horror.
Horror, and he's going to immediately crack the stealth. Disable both those minions.
Okay.
And pass the turn.
Okay, my turn. All right. Draw spell. All right. I'll play Valley. I'll play Gossamer Ghost. And I'll play Monk. And I'll pass.
Okay. Can I pull this out? Let's see.
I think there was probably a better line for me to take somewhere in there to get this site in play earlier, or I think it was like 2 turns ago. I should just played this site and played Dreadwing here. But I think this actually ended up working in our favor, and we made reasonable choices. I think that's really all that you need to do to be a good player. Like, you just have to make
Exact wording on
pretty good
stealth.
decisions. It doesn't have to be like correct every single time. You just have to be right more often than everyone else, and a little bit
Multiple
lucky.
attack. How does it work? How does stealth work with like being the site being hit by an instigator imp? It's like could he just not be? Isn't it just not eligible to fight?
So he can't be targeted, but Instigator Imp actually just targets the site and then says choose 2 minions on that site. So you could actually choose Gossamer Ghost. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, make 2 enemies at target nearby location fight. Yeah, so you could actually do that.
Well, then that's what I'm gonna do. Instigator imp to fight.
Okay, so this guy dies.
Wait for turn. Okay. And then Frozen Horror can move there and fight the monk, finish him off. Make move trade though. And I've spent 2 mana. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 mana left. We have the imp chump. I will trial by water. You're drown him.
Okay.
So that's 5. I have to pass.
All right.
Not dead yet.
Draw. Oh, that's funny. All right, so Holy Wire attacks Instigator
Yeah.
Imp.
Guys.
All right, so I'm playing Crawler, and I have a Forsaken. Do I put it here, or do I actually put it here? I can't play it here anymore. I put it here, you can move that way, but then I still have 2 attackers. Put it here. Then you can move that way, but then I'm just like cornering you. I guess I only have 1 attacker that way, so yeah, I should just do this. All right, I think I do that, and I think moving out of my site would be crazy for you to do, so I think I just move up. Yeah, all right, good.
All right. Draw spell.
Yeah, fortunate for me, there's no Poison Nova or Lava Flow or Snowball or anything like that we have to play around. Replay's gonna slap. Yeah. Man, I highly recommend anyone who watches the replays to watch these in 2 times speed. I actually listen to all my videos back in 2 times speed. Even when I'm editing, I never listen to any of my stuff at 1 time speed. I feel like it just goes too slow. And now I feel like I just watch everyone's YouTube content at 2 times speed. I probably shouldn't tell all my viewers to do that, but I'm just being honest. I feel like everything is better on 2x speed. And even at 2x speed, I still feel like I have to edit out every tiny bit that I'm not talking or blank space. And obviously in live streams, I can't do that. Especially my 3 or 4 hour long set reviews, all that kind of stuff. Just takes a long time to talk about every ordinary 440 card set.
I'm going to play in a simulator
my
snail,
gosh.
copying my
Wow.
frozen horror, who's going to crack his stealth and disable
Okay,
all
I
the
think
minions.
he doesn't gain stealth, actually, unfortunately.
Oh, because he's already entered?
Yeah, I think stealth
Okay.
only works if it enters.
In that case, do I do Shoggoth or do your... That is the question.
And I think the same thing for Ward and Lance. They just enter with the token. Not that Lance is in the set, but I'm gonna take a look at your cemetery too.
Yeah, I think I'm going to do... Anyway, this saves me. Well, maybe. It buys me. Doesn't. It might buy me there. Gonna copy your bat.
Copy bat. Okay.
Play Survivors is there as well.
All right.
And then the question, where you still got your spell slinger himself that just hit me.
Yeah, you have to move.
I have to move to the same here.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. I will untap, draw. Okay. Mm. All right, I'll attack survivors.
Okay. I will block my bat. Bat is exiled. Simulator's now dead. I gain 2.
Oh, you can't gain life when you're on death's door.
Okay.
All right. All right, I will move and play another dude. Yeah, this is 2 steps away. This is 2 steps away. The simulator snail's gone, huh? All right, and then I guess, are there any sites that actually matter? I guess I should double check. Okay. All right, yeah, I think I'll just pass then. I guess the
Oh, for
reason
sure.
is if he happens to have like a Blade of Thorn, would be one reason to have to block with Spellslinger to save a minion. I don't know.
Well, maybe. A slim chance, but a chance nonetheless. So here, Sea Witch here. And pass the turn.
All right, draw spell. All right, whoops. All right, Crawler attacks the survivor.
Yeah, Survivor has to just hit Slinger.
All right, this moves. This moves. I'll play Night Watchman and ward the site. Go ahead. Actually, I guess I'll tap for a site this time. All right. I think the only reason to draw a site is because I have a Dreadwing in my deck, so I could just discard the site to Dreadwing later.
And we'll play another Sea Witch and pass. Oh, if I'm not going to move, I might as well draw a site.
All right, draw a spell. How does this actually work? Yeah, I guess I Enduring Faith this guy, and then he moves, and then Crawler attacks your Spellslinger.
Yeah, and I'll have to block.
Yeah, so you block with one of them. The ward pops.
Yeah.
I guess that didn't even make sense to do, but all right, and then
Trades
well,
Enduring Faith for the Sea
yeah,
Witch instead.
okay, I mean, yeah, whatever. I guess I attack Spellslinger. It blocks. This takes 2 damage. All right, here you go.
Well, that's something, but it's not enough. 10-ton slug, and I shall
Got 4
concede.
more Sea Witches in there. All right, good game, dude. Thanks for playing. Thanks for showing up
Yeah,
to
that
the weekly
was
draft.
that was just a case of I
Yeah.
drew both my rare top ends in my opening hand, and I'm like, if I bottom these, I'm never going to see them again, and I really need to
okay.
see them. And then I just continued to draw the top end. So like,
yeah,
and then you just like
yeah.
slowly ground me out on the early game. It's like too far behind.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, you had a really slow start. I was lucky enough to have the 2 skeletons. Otherwise, I had no 2-drop, even though I have like 10 2-drops in my deck or something. But
It wasn't
yeah.
going to draw. Fire by water would help. Wouldn't save me. But at least go down and then survivor. That's not going to help.
Yeah.
Freeze. Yeah. Like this. All this helps. Yeah, and then an overflow would have been really bad. That would have sealed the deal.
Yeah, it was funny to see Assimilator Snail. I think that was the only thing that I felt like you did that was maybe a mistake was blocking with the Vampire Bat.
Yeah.
Because if you blocked with the other minion, then the following turn you could have used Assimilator Snail to become something bigger.
Yeah, well, I think I should have just done the my Shoggoth right off the bat. Instead of the bat.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. You could have been you could have just like eaten one of my attackers.
But then it was so far behind it wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah. All right. Well, thanks a lot for playing, dude.
GG's.
Appreciate you.
One more round, yes?
Yep, one more round. All right. See you in the draft lobby.
Like my Merfolk, one of my undead, and I'll like board wipe you. But it's so awesome.
How long have they been in this room? Why can't I see that? Oh, there it is. 40 minutes.
Hello?
All right.
Oh.
You guys all done?
Yeah, we're all done. I took
sweet.
the victory.
Sweet. All right, guys.
Okay.
I think we're all done with round 2. Just gotta do pairings for round 3.
KO is dropping, he said.
My opponent, please create the room.
Ryan dropped. Justin won, though. All right, Paper Tiger won. And then Don Ham. All right.
Shit.
All right, round 2 pairings are going up right now. Who are we missing? Is it neutral? He didn't drop, did he? All right, I'll just ping him to make sure he knows. But
All right, I'll see you upstairs, Casper.
Okay.
All right, y'all. Should be on to the last round very shortly. Just waiting for our opponent. Yeah, I feel like it's gone pretty well. I mean, definitely, like, we've gotten our opponent to death's door very quickly both games, and then just, like, sat around for 8 turns trying to figure out how to deal with death blow, so... My apologies for not drafting one zap at some point, because, yeah,
Hello,
that would help
sir.
a lot. Hey, dude.
What's up, dude?
Not
In
too
the upper
much.
bracket.
Yeah, upper bracket.
Once again, we made it. Wow.
Yeah.
gotta
All
love
right,
it.
I got a table. Yeah, you can join Passwords Draft.
You got it?
I played against Mono Water last round, the new guy.
Oh my
His
god. We're playing.
deck looked pretty good, but it was interesting playing against Mono Water, you know.
We'd like to see a little bit of creativity.
Yeah.
So people were, yeah, my last opponent was also on water, taking my water crap, and I thought it felt open at times, and then I don't know. I think I had a terrible misread on the draft, but I think I ended up with I'm 2-0, so I think I ended up with a good deck.
Yeah.
Certainly one of my decks of all time.
Okay.
You'll see. Holy shit, dude. That's
Rolled a
tough.
1 again? Both
What?
ones? Oh my
What?
god. That's crazy.
No fucking way. Unluckiest lucky players of all time. I'm looking at a 4.
I rolled a 1 last round too. Rolled a 6.
Oh my
Wow.
dude.
Some high rolls here.
Not good die rolls for the boys. Your
All
call,
right.
big guy.
Yeah, I'll go first.
Got it. Good luck and have fun as well.
Yeah, good luck, dude. All right, what do we got here? We got 2 earth, 1 air. That's fine. And we have 2 drops. I guess I probably want to mulligan one of these just because we have so many in our deck. And then Gift to the Wolf, I would sleeves a keep.
Maybe,
Enduring Faith, we should bottom.
whoops,
And it's kind of a good card to draw later, so we should put that on top.
2 spells to the bottom.
So
One site
pretty easy
also to the bottom.
decision. Yeah, am I going first? Yeah, I feel okay about this. All right, 2 spells from us. And did you scry?
I'm about to. I'll scry the top of my atlas. That is,
Okay, good to go.
yeah, I'm good to go.
All right, I'll play Spire Pass.
Sure. I grab a site. Tap for a stream pass.
Okay, draw spell. Play Valley. I'll play a Broomstick Witch. Pass.
Got it. Start my turn. Let's go spell. Do Hillside Chapel and Sea Witch. I'll pass.
All right, draw. Play a site. I'll give to the wolf.
Get to the wolf, yep.
All right, go.
Start my turn. Spell. I'll tap for Forlorn Keep. I'll get a Penitent Friend. And it's you.
All right, I think this is gonna be one of the spots that I should really draw a site. I've got 2 5-drops in hand. I have a 4-drop. I don't have a 3-drop. So if I don't draw a site, then my play is Forsaken, which is, I guess, fine against this Penitent Knight. So I guess I could actually draw a spell. If I draw a 3-drop, that's pretty good. If I draw another Gift of the Wolf, that's really good. A Blade of Thorns. I have a lot of really good spells I could draw here. And I guess I do have a reasonable play still. Yeah, okay. I talked myself out of what I was trying to talk myself into. So, yeah, I guess I will draw a spell. Oh, I draw the 3-drop. All right, tap to draw a site, and then I'll attack for 2.
2, you got it.
All right. All right, play Penitent Knight, pass.
Mirror Match. Untap. Draw spell. What's your opinion on trading? I'll attack your valley.
Yeah, I'll trade.
Opinion is valid on trading. Tap for stream here. And let's do young crawler. Guess, does it really even matter? Probably not. It's not like projectiles I'm worried about in air. Yeah, it's fine.
This guy dodges projectiles anyway.
Oh my god, yeah, the flavor text.
I know.
Forgot.
Everyone always forgets about that. Including me, yeah. No one.
Oh yeah.
That's never ever happened, but
We had a little 4-man draft last night. Yeah, I'll take
Thanks,
two.
dude.
And the Rimland Nomads taking no damage from deserts came up.
Wow.
Yeah.
Amazing. Dude, one of my recent games, I played against Morticore and he played a mudslide and actually pushed my minion with it. It was like unbelievable.
Oh my god, that's insane. The land sites in the same column, push
I
them
know.
left or right.
And I
Did it
like didn't
matter?
want my minion to be where he pushed it. Yeah, it was like
Oh my
it
god.
was crazy.
Alright. Pack one, pick one
Um,
mudslide.
Yeah. All right, dude, how much do I care about this skeleton? Is the question. I feel like this game's gonna go long, so maybe I do want the skeleton. Yeah, I'll get the skeleton. All right, and then I'll play my own crawler, and I'll pass.
Crawler. Start my turn. Grab a spell. Tap for a site.
Especially considering where I'm at with finishers, I think we should just get max value out of our cards and expect the game to go super long. And like we'll play Monk next turn. That'll be good too. Otherwise, we would kind of waste a mana next turn.
Hmm.
Or I guess I would play both of these, and that'd be good too. But I, mean,
I
I guess
just
it's,
need to spend
potentially I should
all my
still play both
mana.
of these.
I'm gonna play Death
Okay.
Knight here.
Cool.
I'll crash in for 4. Pass you.
Okay. All right, draw spell. All right, second gift of the wolf.
Holy shit, how many?
Clutch. All right, yeah,
Clutch.
kill your dude.
Yeah. Spell. Not on this guy.
Yeah, so I have 2 mana. Yeah, I'll trade.
Yep.
Move this. Draw a site. Got 2 mana left. Yeah, I'll play Forsaken here. Pass.
Start my turn. Spell for turn.
Also, just by the way, like we've played some really, really long games and we still have not seen our pack one pick one a single time. That's just crazy. We've definitely seen every single other card in our entire deck except for this one Blade of Thorns. We've even seen all of our sites. So come on, give me a Blade of Thorns this game. And I'm not going to complain about drawing 2 Gift of the Wolves and being able to kill 2 3-power minions with my Broomstick Witch, but still. It's just kind of crazy.
Can't ever have another Gift of the Wolf, right? That would be absurd. For Hillside Chapel. Here, I suppose. Do Harvest Festival here on this Hillside Chapel.
All right.
Townsfolk Tribal. And then I'm going to play, yeah, Barrow White here is fine. I'll pass to you.
All right. I will draw spell. Okay. All right, Forsaken attacks.
A double block. You just finish it with a skeleton. I think I'll take 3.
Man, I feel so good about getting that value out of the skeleton now.
Yeah, yeah.
Um,
Does feel so good. Get the 3 attack damage value. It's probably worth more than actually getting the one point. How much is a skeleton? Like 20% of a card? That
yeah.
1 for 1.2? Yeah.
Okay. How do I feel about Broomstick Witch? I'm afraid of you having some wild, like, you have 2 Torch and Pitchforks in your deck or something.
That would be so tight. Ready for me to drop Wasteland Onslaught you?
Okay, what do I actually want to do? Yeah, I will attack Eltham Townsfolk.
I'll block with Sarava Townsfolk.
Okay. Um. All right, I'll play a site and play Dreadwing.
He's
Put it
in.
here. And what do I do? What do I put it here? Yeah, sure. All right, do I discard? No, I'll take 4. Yeah, go ahead.
Spell for turn. For a site. Alright. I'm gonna do Gift of the Wolf my Burrow White
Nice.
at your Forsaken. I'm gonna draw a spell here.
Okay. Um. Hmm. How crazy is it to just block? I mean, it's better value if I block. Yeah, I think I am just gonna block that.
Gotcha. Much care. Get Atch for 2. Get the clock started. And I'm gonna do Penitent Knight right here for the last 3 of my mana, and I'll pass to you.
All right. So if we wanted to, we could trade Forsaken for this attack, and then play 2 minions, and then we have 2 minions. He has 0 minions. That is a spot that I really do like to get into. We'd probably play. Huh. Then I'm at 8. But he has no minions on board. I have 2 minions on board. That seems good. All right, yeah, I'm gonna go for that. So I'm gonna trade Forsaken, and then I'm gonna take 2 damage to do this trade.
Gotcha.
And then, yeah, I'll go Vampire Bat, Crawler, pass.
He's double spelling. He's double spelling. Untap. Get a spell. Tap to put a stream into play here. Up in your business. I want to put it in your business. It's probably not smart. Gives you just too many options to attack me from. That gives your Vampire Bat one more option. I'll put it here. and put a Slimy Mutants into play. And pass to you.
Okay. Alright, spell. Ooh. All right, we got another interesting option here. So I could once again attack Crawler and Spell Slinger. I go to 4, but then I get to attack with this and play 2 minions. So then I have 3 minions in play. I'm at 4. I don't know about that. I mean, I could still just play 2 minions this turn and just move things and not have to like take 4 damage. Like this is still just a 1-for-1, but I take a bunch of damage, so I don't think that's actually good at this point. Yeah, but I do think it's better to do the 2 minion thing. So I think I draw a sight this turn. Yeah. Yeah, I drew Holy Water for turn, right? Yeah. Okay, so I'll just move Vampire Bat here.
He's chilling.
No attack. I will tap draw a sight. And then I'll play Holy Warrior and Penitent Knight.
Gotcha.
And I'll pass.
Start my turn. Let's grab a sight for turn, or spell for turn, rather, is what I meant. Is what I clicked on. There's a lot of units in play.
That's the goal.
He did the thing. He put 2 more minions on his turn than I would start with. He did the thing. The Froggy Mago
did the
special.
thing.
Oh man, that feels miserable. Everything I do just feels miserable.
Nice to prove an effective strategy that I've talked about on the YouTube channel. Having 2 more minions on your opponent when you pass the turn is very, very good. And like next turn, I can safely just attack with Vampire Bat.
Tap
attack
for a
with Holy
sight
Warrior,
here.
and like he probably just can't really block either of them. I mean, I'm sure he's gonna play a minion or 2. He's got 6 mana, so we'll see what he does. Yeah, pretty sure we can't
Cast
afford
a
to
Slimy
take...
Mutants back here.
Oh, okay, sure.
And for my 1 extra mana, I'm going to put a bit in play back here.
Wow,
Strike
somehow
this
dodge the bit.
target nearby evil. And then my attacks are bad. I just get double block for days, so I just passed you.
Okay. All right, draw a spell. Okay. Okay, really interesting. All right, so we've got Second Wind, so we can Second Wind our Holy Warrior, attack Slimy Mutant, and then I think it just used Vampire Bat to finish it off. So we're trading 1 for 1, plus a ward, plus half a card from Second Wind, I guess, but that's all fine. And then he has nothing in his front row. I can just move Penitent Knight over, and then these blockers are just kind of negated. And then I can attack with Crawler, and then I think we're tapping to play the site. Make a skeleton, cast a monk. And then that even means that in the following turn we can draw a site to discard to Dreadwing. I guess the other kind of fun thing we could consider is like play Dreadwing, discard Second Wind. Because then we can flash it back, but I think we want to be able to flash it back later. It's like cute to do that, but I don't think it's actually right. Okay, so yeah, okay, so I'll second wind my holy warrior and
Yep.
attack the slimy mutants,
Gotcha.
and then vampire bat will trade.
Yep. You go for 2.
Gain to hit you for 3.
Ouch.
Move penitent knight. Play open grave, make a skeleton, and then put a monk here, and then pass.
It's a lot of cards. Grab a spell.
Yeah, that seems like a really good sequence to me. And we could even play Dreadwing flashback second wind if we really needed to, but
I was ill prepared for what you have just done to me.
yeah, Donham's a good
For
sport.
sure.
I think he played his minions a little bit too safe in the back. Yeah, that was just a pretty disgusting play, honestly. What is that?
Huh.
Yeah, it's gonna be hard to get out of that one. And once again, we have like no good way to really finish the game, so we're probably gonna be here for a while because I have no zap, no smite to actually finish the game. We just have pump effects and minions. We have our second win though. That definitely makes it a little bit easier. We just gotta draw our Gossamer Ghost. Or just put more minions in play than he has. That's how he had to win last time. He just
Cast
played
Invigorate
2
on my
minions and I
spell
had to
slinger.
trade into them a bunch of times, and eventually we got
So I'll
there.
heal for 3, and I'm going to attack your crawler. And also get +3 power.
Okay. So you're killing my
3.
crawler, healing 3,
Yep.
losing 3. All right.
So it washes out. I guess I'll do Ice Shards. So 2 to the Holy Warrior, 1 to your spell slinger. The gang is going to pull up. And that's all my mana. I'll pass it your way.
All right. I actually really like that because now his spell slinger is a little bit easier to get the death blow in. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I can just put him on death's door. All right. Ooh, we got the Gossamer Ghost. Nice. Oh man, it's actually really good. Because he's not going to be able to run away far enough for the second wind to not get him. Okay, so if my math is right, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 damage. Oh, you're at 10. That's right.
Yeah, silly boy.
Shoot, I was looking at mine. Oh no. All right,
It's
maybe I
all
don't
wrong.
attack with this then. All right, I have to rethink all this.
Back to the drawing board.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, take 8.
Gotcha.
All right, monk,
Second monk.
Gossamer, ghost.
Well, that's the kill. Killing blow, as it
And-
were.
I'll pass.
Start my turn. Spell save.
For some reason, I thought he was at 9 when he was at 10. So yeah, you
One
can't
card
really
rotting
kill
in
the
your hand
pet
quite a
tonight.
long time. Worried it's the kill.
Oh man, I wish. If I can actually kill my opponent the turn after he goes to Death's Door, I'll be really proud of myself. But if he doesn't have an answer for Gossamer Ghost, then we should be able to do just that. Even a Frozen Horror, we should be able to get past. I guess that would make it so I can't door him next turn. But I mean, I guess technically I could. Oh, actually, I would be able to, because I have Monk. He can't be disabled, and this can't be disabled. But I don't really want to attack with this because I just
Slime
want to
Mutants attacks
do
your
stealth
opponent
in
at night. See what response you'd
Okay.
like to do.
So I'm at 9. All right, I think I just want to chump block with this, so I'll take 4.
Okay, you got it.
I could have left the minion in, and I mean, I guess if I had done that, he might have just dealt 4 to my avatar still, and Pentanite would have just survived. But I don't know. If I can just make sure I can door him next turn, then I'm pretty happy with that. I guess if he has
Tap
Ice
for
Shards
Forlorn
now,
Keep over here.
I
I will make
I'd
the
still be
Penitent
okay.
Knight.
Yeah, he would have needed like double Ice Shards or something.
And I'm going to do Sea Witch and Drown for the last little bit of mana. I think Bitten's fine where he is. This has to be submerged. And I'll pass it your way and go to Death's Door and then hope
Yeah.
I'm allowed to have a turn.
All right. Man, that's so boring. All right. Do I kill this? Oh, you can trade with that. That's not really good. I guess I can attack there. I guess either way, it's not really exciting, so. Okay, I'll have this monk attack the site.
Gotcha. That puts me to door.
All right, I'm gonna move some minions. Tap to draw site.
Mhm.
And I'll play Dreadwing and discard the site.
Mhm.
And then I'll pass.
All right. So I'm called Seer Bust. It's Bust.
All right.
All right.
Sounds
GG.
Yeah, good game, dude.
GG. Oh, there it was. That was one turn off that. Was I
Oh,
dead
really?
from hand?
Wow.
Did you
You
have
actually
give it
had
no?
it?
Actually, yeah, I was playing that out. I was like,
That's
going to
fine.
walk further enough up. I had to place
Oh
my
man,
sights in a weird
I
way.
knew it. I knew you had a
You
torch in
sniffed
there.
me out. You sniffed me right out. I could not get anything by you. I just couldn't.
Amazing.
I couldn't keep it.
Yeah.
I hate keeping. I love drawing into it later. But
Oh, you mulligan that one. Yeah, that makes sense.
yeah, that and Dredge. Dredge is a pretty weak card.
Yeah.
It plays so well with the pitchfork, but if I'm already gonna mulligan, gotta put
Yeah, that's
Dredge
true.
back.
Yeah. Ooh, all right, good game, dude.
That was
It
a
was
solid
it was a
one. That was a
slog.
really sick one. That was a absolute slugfest. Did you have the
Yeah,
kill from hand? If I
no, I have no finishers in my deck, so Gossamer Ghost is the closest thing I have to a finisher.
to a finisher, so if I scooped that
Gossamer
up, I was
Ghost plus Second Wind to finish like all my games.
that rules.
Yeah.
I mean, that's hard to interact with. They're not going to exile this out of your graveyard. Gossamer Ghost is like tough to interact with. The rest of the deck is pretty dope. Just the classic Frogamago, put Spires and Valleys in my deck and play all the good cards.
Yeah, it was just minions and pump effects, and that's it.
That was my plan. My plan was I'll play a bunch of cards, let me put more minions into play. I can fit more pump effects in.
Yep. Very similar.
I would play the same deck, except I played with the worst pairing element on it.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. I mean, Call to See, though, I can.
Call to See is very good. I got to cast the spell All of Never.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the one game this was actually in my hand, this card got Pith Imped out of my hand.
Oh my gosh. Was that pack one,
Yeah.
pick one?
No, it's actually pack 2, pick 3.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
Dang.
I was drafting like Earth, Fire. I had 4 fire spells that I wanted to play, and I saw this and gave them up. And I said
Dude,
I
yeah,
can.
Earth. I'm so curious to watch back this draft because one person's mono water, and then like I played against who did I play round one? Was that Paper Tiger? I don't know. Yeah, whoever I played round one, they had like 2 Zeppelin Zealots. Like they're super heavy in fire, and like during the draft, I could just tell like fire was super cut. So
Yeah.
I think I'm gonna review this draft and just see what the hell happened. 'Cause it just seemed like 4 people were in fire or something, and then I only played against one fire deck. So curious what everyone's decks look like.
Yeah, I saw 0 good fire cards after pack 1. I stopped seeing fire cards, except for I saw one of the 2 Zeppelins that guy had. But it was too late at that point. I'd already gone with the water plan. But Earth is just always open because there's 15 cards in a pack, and 5 of them are good Earth cards, so you can just take them.
Mm-hmm.
And
yeah.
Oh, solid game. As always.
Yep, absolutely, dude. Thanks for playing, and
of course,
I'll catch you
you
next
know I'm
week.
always good for it. All right, peace out. Thanks for hosting. See you next week.
All right. Yep. Bye. All right. I guess maybe I'll take a little time we'll look at everyone else's decks if they're posted. I think I saw some decks posted when I took a glance over at the channel. Let's see what we got here. All right, so this is gonna be Divine Reckoning's deck. He was 1 and 2. Okay, mostly air with some water. Don't really see anything too exciting in this deck. Oh, Maiden Mother Crone. That's who got that. Oh, wow, and Sacred Stag. Whew. All right. Yeah, that seems pretty good. All right. Balbone's 2 Pith and Skeleton Mage are all cards that I'm not a huge fan of. Like, I'm surprised that Skeleton Mage is not as good as I would have hoped it would be. Flashing back Raise Militia seems kind of fun. Swap is obviously good. And then he's got 1, 2, 3, 4 3-drops, so he's a little bit light on those. And then he's got just kind of an amazing top end, though. All right, so that's that deck. That was Air Water. All right, Casper, this is who we played. He was mono water. I know he had 1 Trouble Town in his deck. Let's see if he has multiple. No, just the 1, and he has 1 Silent Hills, just as a random utility site. He's got 2 Return to Nature, which is funny because if you go like super, super late, you can just like tuck your Return to Nature with Return to Nature and go forever. Oh my gosh, 3 Instigator Ramps, I feel like is a bit much. Like, for a situational card like this, having 3 of them is a bit sketchy. I think he did play 2 of them against me to effect, so maybe it's not too crazy. A Similar Snail, I think that this card looks really great, but isn't that great, honestly? It's kind of funny to have Return to Nature and a Similar Snail, because you kind of want to like not tuck your opponents or your own minions. Yeah, you can banish your opponent's minions too. 2 Frozen Horrors pretty good. Lacuna Entity's great. Regurgitator's great. Yeah, so really interesting here. I don't know how many people have drafted mono water before, but and then 2 Overflows if you're mono water. That does kind of work out. All right, so that's the mono water deck, and then this we just played, Dunham. And yeah, he was just Earth, Water, lots of minions. I mean, he's only got 14 minions actually, but I guess Dredge counts as minions. He's got 2 Gift of the Wolf. I have 2 Gift of the Wolf. Harvest Vessel is also just minions. But yeah, he has the version of the deck that actually has at least 1 finisher in it. He's got 2 finishers. He's got Call to Sea. I mean, that's pretty busted. Oh man, he's playing Troubled Town. I know he listens to my stuff, but he's still playing Troubled Town. I think you should not play Troubled Town in this deck. Like, he's got a triple water card, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 double water cards, and then 2, 3, 4 double earth cards. I just think that's crazy, but I know that people disagree in in the community. I love that people disagree. I'm not trying to like give anyone shit about playing cards that I disagree with. Like obviously, I'm just one guy. But yeah, I just don't feel like Troubled Town gives you enough value. Like a 2-power minion, like you don't really want to see it early. And then like late, it's just not really impactful enough, I think. But were there no avatars in this draft? That's kind of crazy. And then why not? Let's review the draft like super quick if we can. Okay, here's the code. So for those that don't know, after a draft is completed, you can actually review the draft by copying the code that you send out to people. So like when you copy the invite code or when you look at your deck list, it'll have like a draft lobby code. And then you can actually click through and see what everyone opened and every pick that they made throughout the whole draft. So we start with Ryan. Let's zoom out a little bit. That looks kind of bad. There we go. We start with Ryan. He's first pick Vesper Swarm. That makes a lot of sense. It's even better than Dreadwing, but it's kind of sad to like pass a Dreadwing. And then Fallen Angel, that seems pretty good. Trial by Fire, so he kind of, yeah, he went kind of right into an Airfire deck. But yeah, Water's looking pretty open. I think at this point, like I probably would have taken a Water card, but he's just sticking to Fire Air. Oh, super aggressive stuff. That's pretty cool. Yeah. Yeah, Searing Truth, Cranky Overseer, Forsaken Crypt. Yeah, he's just all in on Fire Air. And then we have Casper. This is the guy that drafted Mono Water, I think. He started with Gift of the Wolf. Interesting. Fertile Ground. Okay. And then Forsaken. Oh, wow. So he was like open. So 2 Earth cards, 2 Air cards, an Earth Sight. And then he took Tenton Slug, Sea Witch, a Cursed Tower, another Sight, Townsfolk, Overflow, Townsfolk. So I think he identified that Water was super open and he just decided, like, I'm just going to switch over, start drafting Water. Here he took Trial by Water. And then Survivor. So yeah, at this point, I think he probably just continued to take Water cards. And I think, honestly, from this spot, you probably should still be playing Earth. Like, there's not that much. There's nothing wrong with just having 2 elements. Like, it doesn't benefit you enough to have just 1 element to only play 1 element. So that's the advice that I would give is probably should have just been Earth, Water, and like been mostly Water. Oh my gosh, he opened Gargantula too? Wow, who got that? He didn't take it, I'm assuming, right? Yeah, he took Trial by Water here. Whereas I think I would definitely, even with the picks so far, I still would have taken Gargantula and just been Earth, Water, because he has Guardian Angel and he has Gift of the Wolf. And then he even has Fertile Earth to help with the Gargantula, so yeah. But I guess he's trying to play Trial by Waters, which I think he has like 2 in his deck. So I guess it makes sense to try to be Mono Water for that reason. But anyway, moving on. So neutral, took Undesirables. Yeah, this is a pretty weak pack. I guess maybe like Trial by Fire is maybe what I would take, but maybe he's higher on the more expensive stuff. And then Holy Water keeps you open. It's good removal. That kind of makes sense. All right, Fertile Earth, Murder of Crows, Den of Evil, Ghoul. So he kind of looks like he just went pretty much right into Earth Air and then maybe pivoted out of it. No, he kept taking Earth and Air cards. So yeah, he did just end up Earth Air. So he kind of just went right into the deck that he ended up with. Right, he took Vampire Bat, pack on pick 1. I think that's actually a pretty disciplined pick. Yeah, there's not really anything that exciting. Like, I think Forsaken and like all these air cards are like pretty close. So any of them are pretty reasonable. And seeing so many air cards, I think it is actually a good idea to just take the air card because you know that you're going to wheel something good out of the pack. And then taking Ironclad, you know, I don't really like any of the avatars that are elite or unique, but maybe he just wants to play with them. You know, nothing wrong with that. And then he took a bunch of earth cards. He took some fire cards at the end of the pack. But it looks like he ended up earth air as well. Is there 3 people in this pod that are earth air, including me? Wow, that's kind of wild. Okay. All right, so that was him. Wow, and then Paper Tiger first picks Smite into search party. Was he also Earth? Yeah, he's also Earth. Wow, that's kind of nuts. Huh. Okay, that's Paper Tiger, Dunham. He's taking Hot Wheel. So he just took a bunch of Earth and Fire cards right away. Divine Reckoning, took an Earth card. Oh wait, that was who we were looking at. Yeah. Okay, interesting. So where did all the fire cards go? So Paper Tiger was fire, yeah. What was he? Oh, I thought he was going to be Earth Air at the end, but I guess he was Earth Fire. He must have pivoted at some point. But yeah, you can also just click on the decks and actually just see the entire deck laid out the way that they built it. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, I guess I did see his deck at the end. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, that's how you review decks. Yeah, I'm gonna try to get everyone's decks together and post them on here, and then yeah, we'll see. But yeah, I'm surprised. Fire. I think we just didn't open that much good fire stuff. 'Cause I think like only 2 people were in fire or something. That's crazy. Yeah, I think there was 3 people in Earth Air, and then an Earth Water deck, and then Mono Water, and then I'm not sure about the other 2, but yeah, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, sometimes the packs just go like that. I think that there was just a lot of good a lot of good air and earth stuff opened, and that makes sense to me because yeah, 3 people were the earth air. That's so wild. All right, yep, I'm gonna call the live stream here. Oh wow, Casper's here. Maybe you can give some insight. Water was open enough in my seat to go mono water. If would have switched it for something else. Snow was actually great most games. Okay. Originally was going to be earth something, then I saw water was open, so I took that. I was bouncing between air and earth before I realized I could just be mono water. Yeah, I think just being mono element isn't quite like there's not enough reason to really be mono water or like mono anything. I mean, like in cubes sometimes it's good. Like if you have wave shaper and you're mono water, that can be really really good. But I think if you just stuck like 4 earth sites in your deck or 5 earth sites in your deck, like you still would be able to cast all of your water cards, but then also just have like higher power level and be able to cast the earth stuff. Like if you come from Magic, then you probably think that there's more benefit than from going mono color. Like there's a lot of benefit of being like mono fire in Magic because you can just cut like 2 lines out of your deck and your mana is always perfect. But in Sorcery, because of the mulligan system and because you're not like spending your affinity when you cast spells, then I think there's like not enough reason and limited to just go mono element. I know in Constructed people play mono element a lot, but yeah, that's my experience anyway. Yeah. Like Arthurian Legends also, you could also be mono element because of whatever that site is, Leyline Henge. There's a site that if you play, it's a colorless site that you play and sometimes it draws you a spell when it's nearby other sites of that text. So then you can just like get actual card advantage from being mono element. Whereas in Gothic, I don't think there's really too much reason to do that. Yeah. Anyway. Yeah, thanks everyone for joining. Yeah, we do this every Wednesday evening, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time. So please feel free to show up to the draft. If not, then show up to the live stream and hang out. I appreciate everyone for being here. And yeah, I'll catch you guys later. I'm posting a video tomorrow, and it's going to be about the new spoilers. This spoiler no one's really talked about, so just wanted to throw that out there. You should definitely check out that video tomorrow. I think it's going to drop at 8 a.m. Central Time, so 9 a.m. Eastern Time. Okay, sounds good. Have a good night, guys.